The art scene in Rochester, New York is blowing up, literally. It's called Balloon Manor, and it's the brainchild of Larry Moss and his company Origami, an art studio that specializes in the art of folding air. Moss, who started as a street performer in New York, is now seen as a Renaissance master of sorts for his medium. He's done projects all across the world, but this year the Sibley Building in downtown Rochester is home to his most ambitious project.
I like doing projects that are very public. I like people to see the art that I create.
Moss has been putting on Balloon Manor since 2004. This year's piece, titled Enchantment Under the Sea, is a 5-story tall nautical-themed display consisting of more than 40,000 balloons, which takes a lot of engineering.
If you look at the structure of the statue that I've got in front, all the techniques to build that, the techniques in any engineering field, it doesn't matter what the medium is, the applications all remain the same.
To inflate and assemble it all requires a small army of volunteers, many of whom have been making the yearly trip to Rochester as an art pilgrimage of sorts.
Well, we are a community. Put us all in one room, we look like a lot of people. Spread us out, and we could be maybe 2 or 3 per state, maybe 0 per state. And we've even had people from overseas, from the Netherlands, from Spain, where else? From Australia. And it's such a tight-knit, close family.
Balloon Manor draws from all over the world for good reason. Each year's product offers people some of the most unique aspects of modern art.
When it's all said and done, the final product may be 5 stories tall, but it only weighs 250 pounds, making this sculpture possibly the lowest cost to weight ratio of any art installation on the planet.
There was even a band and a dance floor to help commemorate another successful year. Moss estimates that as many as 30,000 people will be stopping by this year's Manor. But in spite of all the impressive numbers and global notoriety, the creative process still seems to be what drives Larry Moss.
Art can be any creative process that generates interest, that generates emotional response. And I like working in a medium where that emotional response is always fun and playful. And
while Balloon Manor may be done for 2015, the bubble is far from bursting for Larry Moss and his creative team, who are already pumped up for their next installation. From Rochester, New York, I'm Christian Pedersen, NCC News.